Oh yeah, that was a good one, man. That was a good fight right there. I know everybody watched that. Errol Spence, man, he's the truth. I just left my pop's crib. We was watching the fight over there. Man, I'm trying to tell you, dude. Errol, he the truth, man. I mean, do we have to debate this, man? Do we? I knew Errol was gonna put in that work today. I just knew it, dude. And people was like, nah. You can see a dog. He the southpaw killer. This, and that. Like, man, come on, man. You don't gotta lie. You don't gotta lie to kick it, homie. You don't gotta lie to kick it, homie. I knew it. I just knew it, dude. Don't get me wrong. Lucas is a good fighter, but he not fucking with bets, dude. I was trying to tell y'all, like, come on,
Yo,
man.
Brody.
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Hold on, let me turn this down because I got power on this shit. Yo, that was a crazy ass John, man.
Yeah, I was watching that with my pops, dude. My pops a Bud fan, and he was just like, nah, he ain't fucking with Bud. I'm like, pops, do you not see this, man?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Art, and you know I fuck with both of them. You feel what I'm saying? You know I fuck with both of them. EJ's gonna beat Bud, and I think it might like I was watching that shit because Ugas is actually bigger and longer than EJ was.
Yeah, he was.
Like, and EJ chopped him down to fucking pieces.
That left hook over the guard. I was telling people, I said, bro, this is gonna look more like the Lamont Peterson fight, man. But people like, nah, that's not gonna happen. I'm like, dude, you just gonna shell up, and Errol gonna be fucking him up while he's shelled up like that.
That shit, yo, bro. And I was crazy. You know what's crazy to me? Yo, Ugas was retreating. I never seen him retreat before, yo. And
He really was.
I've been watching Ugas fight for years, a lot of years. I never seen him retreat from no one. Like he was retreating, he was backing up. Like he ain't want no more. He ain't want no more.
He ain't want
He
no more of
was
them left hooks.
yeah. Them left
Them
hooks
left
was
hooks
getting
was
to him,
fucked. Left hooks fucked up his eye.
and those body yo like I seen a couple of those
And them
rib shots too.
uppercuts.
Those uppercuts and then those rib shots. I'm like, oh shit! Like I was feeling them Jones. I was feeling them rib shots. I'm like, oh shit.
I kept on telling my pops, I'm like, pops, man, this dude Earl, he the truth, man. He like, man, I see, but can he fuck with Bud? I'm like, dude, he fucking with Bud. Can Bud fuck with him?
How you gonna beat Bud? Because Bud's defense is not nowhere near what it used to be. First off, and then second of all, Bud's defense, like he can't, he don't defend the jab very well. You saw that in the Kell Brook fight.
That's true.
He don't defend the jab. Who has a better jab than EJ? Maybe except Jamal Charlo, maybe.
Not nobody in this weight class.
Yeah, exactly. Like nobody is standing up to that jab. Like even Ugas, and like I said, Ugas is longer than Spence.
You guys was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he couldn't even cover that. He couldn't even cover that jab after a while.
I ain't gonna lie. Yugas did throw some body shots that had me looking like, ooh, Arrow, you better
Yeah,
catch that. You
yeah.
can catch that?
Ugas got, and that's the thing, and that's the thing too. Bud don't even really go to the body that much no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you gonna how are you gonna attack EJ being one dimensional? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, cause now I can finally break that fight down all the way. You know what I'm saying? I've always had it in my head that I think Spence would win, but now I'm 100% sure that he's gonna win.
Me too.
Like, they talking about some of the older old Spencer's back. Yeah, nah, bro. I
Nah, I
think
said
you.
this is a new and improved Errol Spence.
Yeah, this one's more defensively disciplined.
And more active.
Yeah, like he was, that boy, gas tank was on 1,000 tonight. Like, cause he looked like he could have went the whole. He looked like he could have went 10 more rounds.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my pops. I was like, yo, man, you know what fight was good too? That Butev versus
Yeah,
Thanosis. That should have been on the
Stayonis.
undercard. That's true. I don't know
That
why
shit,
that
but I
was.
say, I don't know why they didn't put that shit on the fucking on the pay per view. What the fuck they put it on the fucking on Showtime for? That should have been over fucking what was it fucking Lopez and the other dude?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I fell
Crawley.
asleep.
Crawley and
I
Lopez.
fell asleep on the Lopez and the Isaac Cruz.
Now Isaac Cruz demolished the shot of fucking Gamboa.
That shit was funny as hell.
He beat the shot of Gamboa. Like, that shit was ugly. Like, I ain't gonna lie,
You think he
man.
beat Ryan?
Oh, absolutely. I think nah, bro.
Cruz versus Ryan gonna do numbers.
I think he's gonna tear Ryan a new fucking ass, dog. Like, no pause. Like, he gonna fuck him up, yo. Cause I don't like Ryan's defense is trash. How are you going to defend against that onslaught that Cruz is going to bring to you? Like, Ryan don't move his head. He don't have no upper body movement. He's flat-footed. You got to move to avoid Cruz. You got to. Like, you see how Tank was moving, right? Like, you're not going to beat Cruz without fucking moving. Because that boy goes on the attack and he smells blood. He coming after you.
Man, Cruz. I did see Cruz be throwing overhand rights and overhand left.
Yeah. And honestly though, bro, like, do you think Ryan could defend that shit? Fuck no. He got caught by overhand. What was it? Overhand right against Luke Campbell.
Luke Campbell almost got that dude right out the game early.
Exactly. What the fuck you think Cruz going to do to him? And Luke Campbell ain't nowhere near Isaac Cruz right now.
Not at all.
He not even close to him. That's what I'm saying. Like, the weight, and
Luke
that's what
Campbell
I'm
kind
saying.
of
Like,
trash to me.
that puts more respect on Tank name. Because Tank had the box to beat him, especially after he broke his hand.
They try to say Cruz won that fight.
Nah, he didn't win. I've watched that fight 3 different times now. Tank won.
In every universe, Tank won that fight.
Yeah, Tank won that fight. And trust me, I was one of them people. I was like, oh shit, this shit close. But Tank won that fight. I had Tank win 7-5 or 8-4. But he hit Tank with some shit though. I ain't gonna lie. But Tank, for the most part, he missed a lot of punches too though with Tank.
Tank a good boxer.
Very good boxer. That's why it's laughable when people think that he can't box. I'm like, what the fuck do y'all be watching? Like, Tank boxing ability has improved significantly.
What do you think about that Yugas cheap shot?
He had to do something. Like, he had to do something because he was getting it, the fucking onslaught was too much, bro. He had to do something. I'm not even mad at it. because EJ's onslaught was just too much for him. I think he was like the thing was though like, and that's another thing. You remember going into the Mikey Garcia fight, right? When everybody thought that Mikey Garcia can outbox EJ.
Remember when people thought Yugas was gonna beat EJ? You remember that shit?
A lot of people was picking Ugas too. You know what's funny? And on my FanDuel, I literally put in the last second bet put up 100 to put for Ugas to get stopped. Literally last second change. I was like, yo, fuck this. I'm going for it.
You got your 3-belt showdown shirt on?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Showing that shit off proper, but my fucking phone died during the fucking fight. I was so fucking mad.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I almost missed the fight. My ass was asleep.
That corny, them weak ass undercards. They should have put Stanionis and Butev on fucking John.
Nah, we was watching that Stanionis versus Butev, and we was like, hold on, what the fuck? These niggas is going at it.
Yeah, they was fucking scrapping.
Butev's a fucking cheater.
Huh?
Butev is a cheater. I don't give a fuck.
I know.
Nobody.
He cheated. Honestly, he kind of cheated against Jamal when
that's why I told people and said, "Oh, they said, oh man, you just crying. I'm like, bro,
he wasn't crying. He's not
Jamal
crying. He was hitting him with all types of illegal shots and shit. I watched that fight again after it was done because I wanted to see what I was looking at. Like it was a lot of cheap shots.
Butev, what he does is when he start getting hurt, he immediately start punching in the back of the head, and he know how to.
He did that. He was doing that to Stanionis. I think he got a point taken away.
Yeah, after like the last couple rounds, he should have been got a point taken.
Like that shit was like I'm like, yo, bro, like you want like Ruff, you want fucking you see this shit? Like, and I don't even care for neither fighter, but that shit was just like, yo, bro, like you won't really stop this shit. He keep hitting him in the back of the head. But Stanionis, he's a good fighter though.
What he did too, when he's punching him in the back of the head, he also put him in that Tyson Fury headlock.
Yeah, I remember what he did. Well, yeah, that's when his bitch ass did the Wilder.
Yeah, speaking of that, what's your thoughts on this? That's what I want to know.
Man. You want to know what's funny? Good.
Funny?
It's about fucking time. Because we been through this shit. We been through with some bullshit going on with that whole fucking shit with Canahan and MTK and Tyson Fury and the WBC. Mauricio Sulaiman got a lot of explaining to do, and because you see Bob running for the hills.
Yeah, Bud talking about some boy. I wouldn't be surprised if Bud signed like PBC tomorrow.
He better. But something I mean, a little birdie told me that he ain't signed yet.
Yeah, same here.
And I'm like, what are you waiting for, bruh? Like, you got a big ass deal on the table.
Cause he don't want to fight nobody else but Spence.
I don't know what the fuck, yo, bro. Like
and it's like, shit, fight Thurman, then fight Spence.
That's the thing. That's the thing with Al. Like even though Al looks out for a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, he looks out for a lot of people, but you still gotta make money at the end of the day. You gotta put in the work. That's what I'm saying. Like, how should I explain this? Crawford has to put in the work in the ring because you're gonna fight competition. You're not gonna fight no bums. And then you have to put in the work in promoting. You know what I'm saying? Like you're your own man when you with PBC. Like,
yeah, it's like you're an independent contractor.
Nobody's holding your hand for you. Like, that's why I don't like. Come on, man. Like, but it's enough Bud fans out here that he should be able to promote himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand what the fuck is the holdup. Like, what did you hope? What is the holdup?
Yeah, a lot of people talking about the Ugas hitting them with the cheap shot when they spit the mouthpiece off because
Yeah, he did. I saw, bro. I swear to, I saw that shit. I saw that shit in the crowd and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? His mouthpiece came out, and EJ like froze for a second, looked down to get it, and that's when Ugas hit him.
they said Earl said that he made a rookie mistake.
Yeah, his mouthpiece came out like he had his mouth like when he was hitting him with with the uppercuts and shit. His mouth, he opened his mouth and it dropped out like literally. Like I literally saw it. I literally saw it drop out his mouth, like it fell out, and then he looked, and then that's when Ugas dropped me, hitting. So that's why I was like, oh shit, because I thought he caught him clean, but he looked down for his mouthpiece. But he still kept fighting though. I was like, oh, but then he shook it off though. I'm like, even without the mouthpiece, he shook it off. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, Ugas is done. Because honestly, I think he made him mad.
Brother Julius.
Yo, what's up with you, man? What's going on?
Man, that was a good fight. I like that, man. I was sitting there watching that fight with my pops. He's in his 50s. I'm like, Pops, man, this the guy of my generation right here. You know that, right?
Yeah. Hey, man. Earl Spence, man, is a real fighter. But look, before I start talking about that, man, he did get the stoppage, right?
Yeah. He got the stoppage 10th round.
Yeah, right. I saw the fight, but I was thinking about Blu-ray because it was saying that he can't get a stoppage unless Blu-ray with it.
Yeah, that was the lie.
That was the lie. Yeah, because I'm
cool. I'm cool with Blu-ray, so I'm not.
Yeah, I feel you. But I told people, now look, Earl Spence. Well, look, strength and conditioning is important. It's just like in sports, but you can't start to say that a person made Allen Iverson or he made Michael Jordan.
Oh hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Really not.
There's no way on God green earth that strength and conditioning is the only thing that made Earl Spence get knockouts.
No, Earl Spence is just fucking great.
That's all there is to it. The man could come off all that, but tonight is like what I said earlier in the week, that he was gonna establish the jab and he was gonna beat Ugas to the body. And that was going to be the key, because the one thing that I seen about Ugas is good as long as he can fight the pace that he wants.
Exactly. Fight. He could. That's what I was saying too. Like Ugas always, for the most part, for like 95% of his career, he's controlled the pace of the fights.
Right.
Because like you saw when he fought Sean Porter, he controlled Sean Porter like I never seen nobody control Sean Porter.
Right. I told my pops, I said, Pops, this is an easier fight than Sean Porter.
Yeah. Because remember, because I thought Ugas whooped Sean Porter. That's my opinion. I thought he beat him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he beat him cleanly. But he didn't get the decision.
Right. But see, the other thing is that I looked at the Amir Imam fight, and a lot of people said, well, you can't compare that because Amir Imam is right-handed. And you know, he orthodox and this and that. I said, no, I'm gonna compare it because Imam had long arms and he was able to set a fast pace in the Ugas fight. And Ugas couldn't handle the pace. Same thing happened in this fight. He had to fight on his back foot the whole time, and he had to throw mean intentions. He couldn't just jab, and like Ugas like to hit a couple times to the body and hold. Tonight, it looked like he was more holding because he was the one getting hit to the body. He landed a couple good body shots, and I could see the ring rust in Earl. And as far as getting hurt, it's like I told D-Hive tonight. Look, when a guy out there trying to get a knockout, you get hurt.
Yeah, EJ was going in guns blazing.
Yeah, you get hurt, man.
The thing is, though, like EJ got a fucking chin because Even on the cheap shot, he got hit when he was looking for his mouthpiece. He took that shit.
Right.
Like, so the chin is fucking real.
Yeah.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
And look, Earl Kaches. What's up, Alan?
Hey, Julius. What's up? How
All
you
right,
doing? What's
brother.
up, T?
Yo, what up, Al?
Yeah. I think Earl could have just won the fight tonight with the jab. He could have just won it with the jab. And that would just been the end of it. He could just won the fight with the jab, the occasional, body punches. And I think that the knockout was more, the reason he hadn't been getting knockouts were more about his conditioning than anything else. He didn't trust himself to go hard 12. You know what I'm saying? Because like he say, he didn't even really train for the Mikey Garcia fight.
Because he knew he was going to beat him, but just boxing him.
Yeah.
That's insane, though, when you think about it. Like, his work rate is too much. And I feel like it's going to be too much for Bud when it come down to it, when they get in the trenches, because Bud, he can't fight on the inside. And
No, he
I don't know how
can't.
people keep saying like he can't. And Earl dominated Ugas on the inside just by
That left hook
going
was
Bud had to fight from
crucial.
distance. He has to fight from distance.
Exactly. And
He's talking about the
broke
referee
Ugas'
stopped it,
will.
not Arrow.
Man,
No, correction.
man.
The referee stopped it because of Arrow.
Exactly. What?
Well, look, man,
These
they didn't
dudes,
have
man.
a choice but to stop the fight because every time he hit the man in the eye, the last couple of rounds, every time he hit the man in the eye, Ugas was running and holding his face. I mean, it was hurting him. Every time he got hit in his eye, it hurt. So they had to stop it.
Yo, just like I told Art, just like I told Bro,
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching Ugas fight for years. I never seen him retreat.
Yeah.
He was retreating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He couldn't hide it no more.
Like Earl was like a fucking Earl. Yo, fuck the big fish. That nigga was a fucking shark tonight.
Hey, is he gonna get credit for probably giving Ugas the same injury he had? Ugas could have a detached retina or something like that tonight, or a broken orbital bone. The eye don't shut like that with blood a lot of times, man, unless it's something real serious, like, what I'm saying, a broken facial bone, because the guy, it wasn't just his eye, his whole entire half of his face. Did you see his nose?
Yeah, he was
nose broke.
up, yo.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
he
man.
was busted up. And people
Yeah,
talk about some.
he got in a
People
car
talking about some,
accident.
Look at the ref is taking. I'm like, bro,
Yo,
it's
bro,
not about the ref.
I took a picture, yo. I took a picture. That nigga look like Two-Face.
Yeah.
Real shit. He looked fucking like I was there in the crowd. I took a picture of that nigga, dog. He looked like Two-Face.
Yeah, man. Hey, and shout out to Dallas tonight, man. Having over 44,000, man.
Yeah,
bro.
I was telling Pops, I'm like, man.
He sold that shit. I was there. That shit was a sellout, bro.
Yeah, man.
That was a sellout. It like they came out for EJ.
Yeah, they came out, man.
And this is somebody who haven't fought in damn near 2 years.
And he
17
fighting somebody
months.
that nobody really know.
Right.
Even
Right.
with the Pacquiao win.
Now let me ask y'all another question. How long is it gonna take Ugas' girlfriend to leave him? Because
She probably with a baller right
those
now.
$1 million, those $2, $3, $4, $5 million paydays are gone now. And like I tweeted during the fight, he ain't gonna never be the same physically after that beat. He already 35, 36 in another month.
He never got beat like that ever.
Yeah.
Like he got
let's talk about what success did Ugas have in that fight?
He did have some success.
Yes.
I'm gonna give him, he countered to the body okay. Like when Earl would get too close and throw a shot, he would come back with a counter, and he was hitting Earl in spots that Earl, that was awkward. Earl wasn't used to people countering him and countering him to the body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He used to
I can-
catching one to the head, but not to the rib cage. And that thing kind of it didn't shock him, but it was something different. I'll put it to you like that.
Towards the later rounds, when you can start ripping the Errol Spence to the body, and I saw Errol Spence dipping real low, I said, "Oh shit! I ain't never really seen Spence really get hit to the body like that." It's like nobody really aimed to the body with Spence.
They don't.
Well, you know why? Because when you do that, that means your head got to be down.
Yup. Your hands is down.
Yeah. So and he caught
you're
uppercuts because ain't that what hurt him? The uppercut.
Yeah, the uppercuts.
Yeah. So
vicious, especially that left.
Right. So if you a vicious body puncher, that means you got heart because you got to go in there a lot of times with your neck and your head out there. And he did hit Earl one punch to the neck. I was like, man, that was vicious. So, but look, that's what I like though. If a guy gonna get beat up, hey, look, man, at least get beat up trying to beat him up.
Yeah, Ugas, nah. I respect Ugas went out on his shield.
Yeah.
He went out on his shield. He ain't quit.
Yeah, I'm sick of Canelo beating these white boys from Europe and white boys from America, and people giving them credit for them guys
Man, bro,
having conversations in the ring and stuff, man.
Like I told Art, man. I really do think Plant took the bag, the brown paper bag, the extra, because everybody saw that fight. He was whooping Canelo's ass. Like he was beating him, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, 11th round, right, y'all?
Yeah.
And then he just looked like a completely different fighter.
Yeah, start skipping across the ring.
Yeah, like come on. He was controlling the distance. He was controlling the fight the whole fucking way through.
Hey,
all
but
of a sudden that happened. Come on.
Hey, what's your name, brother? I can't see your name. What is it?
Oh, it's Teak.
Teak, let me tell you this, bro. I was talking trash about him earlier tonight, and I'm gonna keep the same energy about Caleb Plant. Anybody that the police killed their mother and they ain't furious, and they ain't and they tell you, the public, that they're gonna come out with a statement about it, and 2 years pass and they have said nothing, is a coward. Just point blank. Caleb Plant is a coward. You know, when they came out during the fight, the lead up to the fight, I discredited his mother, baby mother. Remember the child that died?
Yeah, his daughter.
His daughter died, and he was always talking about how he, you know what I'm saying, loved her, and that was what drove him for a world title and stuff like that. And when the lady said, "Why is Caleb coming up with this?" He wasn't even in her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I discredited that maybe that woman was trying to get some you know, some recognition, yeah, or some kind of sympathy or something. But the boxing ring, bro, it bring out your personality.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what type of personality that guy is. He's a coward.
Yeah.
Like you do, because there's certain fighters, you know, that they're gonna go down with the ship no matter what is happening around them. Like, for instance, Errol's EJ. This boy been through a lot the last 2-3 years. A whole lot. Like, honestly, the way that fucking Ferrari flipped, he shouldn't even be here.
No, he ain't supposed to be on this earth no more.
Fuck no. Anybody, yo, 99% of the time that shit happens, you gone.
Look, being drunk helped him now. Being drunk helped him on that one. Because the dude was when you see him fly out of the he's attached to the door.
Right.
Yeah, that stuff was crazy. And Abe Mo said the referee stopped, not Earl. Like, bro, what the dude couldn't see, he was about to take a knee anyway.
Yeah, he was getting hurt.
Ready to you know what I'm saying?
Ugas was hurt badly.
Yeah.
He was retreating.
And look, these same guys that's talking and saying that the referee stopped it in certain fights, they were saying the referee need to stop it. When Isaac Cruz was beating Gamboa,
Yeah, he was beating the shot again, Bo.
I guarantee you, them guys were saying, "Please stop the fight." Gamboa's 50 years old; he can't do anything. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, when Earl Spence wins like that, or when Sean Porter dad stopped the fight,
Yeah,
no one said, well, that ain't a knockout because Kenny Porter stopped the fight.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But hey, you talking about personality? I'm gonna say this right quick, Alan. You talking about personality? If Earl beat Bud Crawford, Bud is the type of person that, man, when you beat him fair and square, you're gonna have to beat him after the fight too. I'm for real, man. I can see him, you know what I'm saying, going crazy.
And plus, this is the biggest fight of his life. So yeah,
I'm gonna say this too.
What's up, Alan?
I don't think Bud. No, after that, bro, there's no way Bud's gonna beat him. Not realistically speaking, like it's gonna be a good fight, but like this is a layoffs EJ. This is an EJ from a layoff. That's why he was looking at his mouthpiece. That's why he got stumbled, because he's not focused like he's actually focused when he's constantly in the gym, constantly fighting. Not having no layoffs or no setbacks. And he did that to Ugas, and Ugas ain't no chump. You see what he did to Porter. So
you saw what Ugas did to Pacquiao. Fuck this.
Exactly.
He had this boy eating out of his wife feeding him.
Well, what would Spencer had done to him?
Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god, Spence.
Yeah. Especially
it might have been a ring injury, y'all.
Yeah, he would have put Pacquiao in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, it's kind of a good thing he didn't fight Pacquiao.
So Pacquiao's safe, and that's what the Pactars need to realize. Like,
man, he would have beat the shit out of Pacquiao.
D-Hive, what's up? I see you out there, man.
Bring your ass up in here, D-Hive.
It's a good ass fight too, bro.
Hey, look, guys, I'm gonna be going in 5 minutes. Today it's officially my birthday right now.
Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Happy 26.
Yeah, 26, no doubt.
I'm chilling. I'm watching Power. I had it on pause for like the last 30 minutes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here though. I just wanted to chop it up for y'all real quick.
All right.
Yeah,
all right, no problem, though. Yo, let me know when you Just let me know when you get back on, yo.
All right now.
All right,
Peace.
All right, brothers.